Welcome back to Caribbean Dog, folks. Today we're doing a classic, one of my favorite. This is Caribbean Paella. Delicious and tasty, full of flavor. Let's get into it. So we're gonna start with our mixed seafood. We have some mussels here, some cured chorizo. I got some chopped up scallion here. And I got some olive, onion, garlic, some thyme, celery, cilantro, and sweet bell pepper chopped up finely. Tomato puree with some smoked tomatoes and peppers just as well. So this recipe called for saffron, but I'm gonna substitute it with some anato infused oil. And we have some Spanish oregano and our rice. We have salt and pepper, smoked chipotle and paprika. And let's get started. We're gonna add some oil into our pan in a second here. We laid out our ingredients to make it easy. So into about 3 tablespoons of oil, we add some onion and garlic and some parsley. So we're just gonna saute our seafood just a few minutes. Get that going. We're not gonna cook it all the way through. We're just getting it seasoned there and get the oils, a little bit of salt and pepper as well. Give it a stir. And then we're gonna remove this. So it's partially cooked, almost done cooked, because seafood doesn't really take long. But we're gonna remove it. We don't wanna cook it anymore. We'll just scoop it out and keep it to the side for our next step. Here we go. Just gonna put it to the side. And we have our shrimp. We haven't cooked our shrimp as yet, so the shrimp goes last. So to the pan. We're not gonna wash it, we're gonna deglaze it with a little bit of olive oil. Because it got all that flavor in there. All that juicy, seasoned flavor that's stuck to the pan. And that's gonna be an important part because we wanna get that crust on the bottom of the pan as well. So here we go, we add in our scallions. Gonna save just a few for garnish. Here we go with our onions. Thyme. We're gonna add on some layer. We're kicking this up a notch. Some celery. This is parsley. Telling you, we add in the flavors on layers. It's gonna be delicious and awesome. So here we go. This is gonna be some chopped up Spanish oregano and some of my peppers here. These are weary peppers. Give it another kick. Extra layer flavor. It's gonna be super. I guarantee you guys at the end of this, if you continue watching, your mouth is gonna be watering. Listen to the music. Next, we're gonna add some color to this. This is gonna be our red diced bell pepper. Add in beautiful texture, colors, and flavor. That's the name of the game. Caribbean duck way. See, this is a work of art coming together. Lots of flavor, like I say. And next we get in there with our garlic. I got about 6 cloves of garlic there. We're gonna saute everything, get it all infused. Now we're cooking on the low heat. This is our tomato puree with our roasted peppers and roasted tomatoes chopped up. Extra flavor here. That's about a cup of tomato puree. And all together, we're making a cup and a half of rice for this recipe, a cup of puree, and we're gonna add 2 cups of water in a second. Here goes a chipotle and paprika mix. Adding a next layer to this. This is a nice smoky flavor that we add in here, and a little bit of spice, a little bit of black pepper here, and some salt. We're not gonna add much salt, so about a half a teaspoon of salt, because our chorizo and olives are very salty, so we're not gonna add much salt to this recipe. And we're gonna cook this down, no liquid as yet, and get the rice in. Now typically this is made with white rice because we need that starchy short grain white rice as a traditional way of cooking this recipe. This is Caribbean style paella. Gonna give it a nice stir. You can do all your stirring at this point, because later on when we get in with the liquid and we start bubbling, we're not gonna do much stirring here. We're just gonna let it simmer on nice low temperature. Take a good look, guys. This is what we're working with. I wish we have smell-o-vision here so you can get a good whiff of this. It's super delicious and smells great. Gotta give it a try. That smoky chipotle flavor, paprika. And here we're going in with a 2 cup of homemade fish broth. You can use chicken broth too if you like. Since this is seafood paella, I'm going in with seafood broth. Now I've seen people done this with chicken also. You can do a chicken paella. You can do seafood paella. You can do lobsters. You can do anything you like. You can be creative as much as you like. Just add those flavors. And here goes our chorizo. Now these are cured chorizo. They're cured with a lot of flavor just as well. These are green olives. At this point, we're gonna add our seafood back in. Then we're gonna do our mussels. We're gonna try to make it look pretty over here. Guys, leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing, and if you guys like the recipe, give me a thumbs up please, and please subscribe and share. I hope you guys like this one. It's a simple, easy recipe. Take a look how we're coming along. Next, we're going in with our shrimps. Now, I shelled my shrimp. If you want, you can put your shrimp in with the shell. You can get any size of shrimp, and you can use lobsters. You can use any kind of seafood that you like. But I shelled my shrimp. Nice jumbo shrimp, not too big. I like the medium-sized shrimp. They cook easily. We save the shrimp for last because that cooks the fastest. We don't want to overcook our shrimp and make it all chewy. So the shrimp is going to cook the fastest. So we put that to the last. I'm going to cover it down in a moment and let it steam on very low heat so the rice can cook. Hope you guys are enjoying this steel pan music. This is my steel pan music for a Sunday delicious lunch. Take a look, guys. Look at this beauty. Now, we don't want to stir it up too much, so as you notice here, I'm barely giving it a shake. That's the key to this recipe, because if you want to get that nice crust on the bottom, you don't want to stir too much. Remember that glaze that we left on the bottom when we added our olive oil? That glaze is gonna be nice and delicious. That's the best part of this recipe. Guys, if you remember the bun in cook-up rice or pilau, that's what we're trying to achieve. We're gonna get that nice bun at the end. Delicious. Cover it down on low heat, let it simmer. So while it's cooking, we're just gonna relax, sip on a nice ice cold drink. Here we go. Cheers. And this is what we're looking like. Some delicious food coming right up. Take a sneak peek, guys. Wish you could be here. We're sizzling. I don't know if you guys noticed, I have this in a nice big pan. Take a look, finished product. So at this moment, we're gonna dress this baby up. Some scallions on the top, and we're ready to plate. Here's another look, guys. Tell me what you think. Off the heat, into the plate. Guys, the smell is wonderful, so delicious and tempting. Here's some fresh flowers, just to plate up. Just so you know, the flowers are edible as well. These are my beautiful orchids that I have in the backyard. Here we go, we're gonna give it a taste. Nice piece of pepper, a shrimp. Come closer. Wow. Full of flavor. Now I eat paella before. Not like this. This is home cooked paella. Look, come closer, you can see the olive. Little olives, peppers, shrimp. Mmm. Piece of shrimp. Not overcooked. Well done. Wow. I think the flour is edible too. Look how pretty. Come closer and get the flour. Correct? Oh. Excellent. Okay. Oh, wow. Melts in your mouth. So good. Thank you. Okay guys, here's the bun, the crust that I told you about that makes it a real authentic paella. Just in case you're wondering, this is my favorite part, by the way. At this time, please give me a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe. Please share this with anyone who's interested.